Yes, 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 man. Y'all come on in, man. Y'all know what time it is, man. It's another week that has went by, getting ready for the work week. It's Sunday night, 9:30 Central Standard Time. You know what it is, man. Get that off your chest, man. So if you got something you got to get off your chest, man, you got to get it off your chest tonight, man. You know who it is, man. This is your boy K-Sap, man. I got my boy Bro Claude. Also, man, we got a special guest in the building tonight, man. Hey, we got a special guest in the building tonight. And they trying to come up here and get it off their chest, man. So once y'all come in, man, y'all do us a favor, man. Drop a like, comment, and subscribe on the video. And if you're watching it on the playback, do us a favor, man. Hit the subscribe button. Make sure you got your post notifications on so you know every time that you get that off your chest goes live. So y'all do us a favor. Like you said, man, we just getting this show started, getting it off the ground. But, you know, in these last couple weeks, man, we've had a lot of support, man. A lot of people subscribing to the channel, man. Keep running them subscribers up, man. We do appreciate you, man. You know, last week, man, you know, we had our boy MSL on, man. He was getting it off his chest. Him and Bro Claude was cutting up, man. It was a pretty good show that we had, man. But this week, man, we got another special guest, man. So y'all come on in the building, man. We'll give the live a chance to catch up to a lot of people. When y'all come in the building, man, do us a favor and hit that subscribe button. Turn your post notifications on so you know every time we drop. Yeah, so we got a jam-packed show tonight, man. You see the world of basketball. It's been some crazy stuff going on. And, you know, Nate Carrington and Sophie Cunningham drama, the transgender drama, BLH, Bentley, Lene Hamilton, you know, she got waived, but now she's on a new team. So we got a lot of things we got to talk about, man. So y'all come on in the building and enjoy yourself, man. Make sure when y'all come in, man, drop a like on the video. Make sure y'all hit the comments, man. So we're going to go ahead and get it started, man. Without further ado, man, you know how we do, man. Let's go ahead and get this thing jumping. So y'all sit back and enjoy. Let's go.
Yeah. Turn the mic up. The game starts now. Bro Claude, K-Sap. Get that off your chest. Get that off your chest. Get that off your chest. Let the whole world know. Real sports talk everywhere we go. No fake takes, no hiding the truth. Breaking down the game from the fans' point of view. Get that off your chest. Bring the energy. NFL, NBA, WNBA history. From the field to the court, we bringing that heat. Bro Claude and K-Sap got the streets on their feet. Walk in the booth, got the fans locked in. Talking about the losses, talking about the wins. Who's the next star? Who's falling apart? Who's making history? Who's changing the sport? Quarterbacks under pressure. Fourth quarter moments. Big plays, big names, championship opponents. NBA battles, legends in the making. WNBA stars got the whole world shaking. No scripted answers, no watered down views. Every conversation got something to prove. If you got an opinion, bring it to the show. Because real fans know where the real ones go. Get that off your chest. Let the whole world know. Real sports talk everywhere we go. No fake takes, no hiding the truth. Breaking down the game from the fans' point of view. Get that off your chest. Bring the energy. NFL, NBA, WNBA history. From the field to the court, we bringing that heat. Bro Claude and K-Sap got the streets on their feet. This ain't just a podcast, it's a movement. Every hot take got the whole room moving. Bro Claude and K-Sap setting the pace. Bringing passion and knowledge every single day. From opening tip to the final play, we talk about the moments that define the game. The fans got a voice, now it's time to speak. Get that off your chest, 7 days a week. Yeah. Yeah. Say it loud. Say it proud. Get that off your chest. Bro Claude, K-Sap. Sports talk at its best.
Yeah, y'all know what it is, man. Without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get this thing started, man. Like I always said, man, my brother Bro Claude is in the building tonight. What's going on, Bro Claude?
What's up, bro? What's happening with you? I see you getting it off your chest, baby. I'm just here and appreciative to be in front of the people. We got a hot show, man. We got some. I mean, we cooking like fish grease. You know what I'm saying? Like that half white that's cooked and fried hard. You know what I'm saying? That type of stuff that McBuckets put on. You know what I mean? That show today. Yeah, we got some of that type of stuff going on. You know what I'm saying? For everybody else and everywhere, tune in because we got a good episode for y'all today, man. And in the lineup, we got everything that you want to talk about and what's happening in detail. Because this is how we do it. You know what I'm saying? This is the way we go on this show. And I just want to let the people that's new, that's coming in. We had a situation where as a network, we all grow. And I don't want, you know what I mean, it to be hidden in the dark. A lot been coming to the comments and in my, you know what I mean, in my DMs and stuff like that on the comment side. Listen, the crash out room is here, but it's elevated. See, you start in the basement, but you still got to build the roof. What about the rooftop? And that's where we going, and this is where we are. You know, elevation in evolution has to go. You have to never stay a fetus or a baby or infant. You got to grow into a grown individual. You understand? And anything that you are really want to do and be able to make a purpose and be better at and be great at. I got good examples. I got good examples in front of me, man. I got great teammates in front of me. So could y'all do me a favor? Watch the progression of what we doing right now on this podcast and throughout the Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Network, because my main man, K-Sap, is the man with the plan, and I'm so glad that I'm on the right side of history. So I wanted to start with that, brother K-Sap, and I wanted to make it known and get that off my chest real early to let them know what time it is, baby. The Dynamic Dumo is on right now. So, you know, we got a couple of topics that, you know what I'm saying, we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the Cold War that's coming up, y'all. We got the studs against the dresses who churn butter. we got the world of basketball going on over there and coming in Cleveland for us, a WNBA team. We got Benaje Lady Hamilton that we gonna get into, but first, K-Sap, you could go ahead with your introduction and your special thing, the choice today.
Well, Bro Claude, I'm glad that you got a lot of things that you got to get off your chest, like you stated earlier. This is just, like you say, always say an extension, man. This is just the updated, upgraded version of the crash out room. That's all this is, man. But Bro Claude just needed somebody to come on and moderate as he crashed out. So that's why we changed it to get that off your chest. And that's the reason behind it. It's still the crash out, but it's get that off your chest. It has a different ring to it. And see, a lot of people like getting things off their chest, and that's why instead of crashing out, we're gonna get it off the chest. But tonight, man, we got a special guest tonight that, you know, wants to get some things off their chest, man. So we're gonna bring this person up.
No other.
We're gonna bring this person up. This person don't need no introduction. This person has been on these YouTube streets for a minute now and is basically, you know, taking over the YouTube streets, doing live shows, doing game calling, live reviews, post game reviews, no filter, no fluff. I'm just giving y'all the logistics of it because y'all probably know who I'm talking about, but this person, they want to get it off their chest. So we're going to bring this person up. Like I said, this person don't need no introduction. Once we bring this person up, chat will realize it, man. So without further ado, let's go ahead and bring one of the members of the Players Club up to the stage. Keisha is in the building. What's going on, Keisha?
Did y'all really want me? Y'all really want me? Y'all really want me up here in the middle of y'all again?
Hey,
Like for real?
that's how it started.
That's
That's how
baby.
it started, man. They can't separate us, man. See what they try to do, man. They try to find ways of, with their little comments, their little sly remarks and stuff like that. But they already see what it is, man. So, like I said, this is how it started. You was in between, like what they say, like the Oreo cookie. I should have been in the middle. I should have been in the middle. You know, so I should have been in the middle.
Hey, you ain't gonna be in the middle of nothing.
With the
You ain't
two
gonna be in the
chocolates
middle of
on the
nothing.
outside. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. So she wanted. Hey, look, Keisha said she has some things she wanted to get off her chest, y'all.
You know I ain't no crash out queen like my boy Crash Out King, but I got a couple of things I want to say. Just a couple of things.
See,
I'm gonna keep it PC.
Hey, look, y'all see chat? She said a couple things. Nah, she
Just a
got a lot of
couple.
things trying to get off her chest, man. She
Well,
got a lot of
Keisha-
things to get off her chest, man.
Hey, Keisha, I disagree because tonight, Keisha, we gon' hey, I don't know. I know you got a big old chest, and I got a big old chest, but I don't know.
See, here he go. See how he start?
Yeah,
I'm
Okay,
just-
Seth.
yeah.
Look, we got Benajé Lady Hamilton on the platter, the Cleveland Siren on the platter. Think about that, the Dejanay Carrington, Sophie Cunningham drama, you know what I mean? Controversy of it all. And then, of course, we got the Roy White and the Enos Cantor Freedom, talk about controversy. I mean, some people scared. And then, of course, we gonna put, a little bit of, little cherry on top and talk about Sharif O'Neal. And got called to go ahead to Sacramento Kings in a retryout.
This is why you need a moderator, because you over there talking about people chests and all kind of stuff going on. That's why you need somebody to keep you in place with your little special self.
But I ain't special. I ain't never said I wasn't special.
That's why we got Keisha up here, man. Put him in his place. You know how it all
Y'all got a good lineup of topics, man. The W don't never disappoint, right?
Let's keep on giving.
Right.
They keep on giving. We gonna be here for all of the smoke that is out here. So I mean, Keisha, let it be said and let it be known. Right now, the first topic, so we can already get started and put some food on your plate.
Okay.
Controversy about the way Benajé Lady Hamilton has left the city. Is it because of the shoe throwing that she hit a white lady in the back? And they want to show her, don't you pick up no shoe, gal, or they're not one of us, not even the worst of us. Or was it just they wanted to go their ways because she's already did her helping them win a trophy? So that's the first. You could go before me.
Let me tell you something. Benajé Lady Hamilton should have saw the writing on the wall at the beginning of the season, because I mean, it was clear to me at the beginning of the season that this new coach, I don't think he feeling anything really from that old regime unless it was Sabrina and Stewie. I don't think he was sold on any of those other players. He probably felt like Benajé was just being kept on the team because she got injured and she didn't play that year before. But the minute he saw her play, I think he wanted to get rid of her from the beginning. I don't think he ever had a specific plan for Benajé because she was Brondello's girl.
Yeah.
I think he just wanted to keep the big pieces, Sabrina and Stewart. Everybody else he wanted to change out for other players and move into his era. He don't want to be known. If he wins, he don't want to win with Sandy's players. He'll win with Sabrina and Stewart, but I don't think he want to win with all of Sandy Brundello's players. I think he want to issue in a new era of New York Liberty basketball. And I think she just was an unfortunate casualty, but she should have saw that. She should have saw that writing on the wall, K-Sappin, and Bro Claude. I don't think she probably should have tested. She should have tried to see if she could see if, she can get somewhere else other than that, because I could see the winds changing. So I think she should have saw, especially when they brought in Satu and all that was going on. Yeah, no. But Naja, I don't think it was the shoe throwing, Bro Claude. I think the shoe throwing just sped it up. I think they were. I think that just sped it up. I don't think she was part of their long-term plan, because they got rid of everybody else. But Naja was the only one. Right, K-Sap and Bro Claude? She was like the only one left of that regime, except for Sabrina and Stewie
and JJ.
Won the championship.
And JJ.
Yeah, won that championship, and she was one of the key contributors that time.
Key contributors.
And she lit it up in the championship game. She won one game by herself, man.
She did.
It's crazy that Keisha said that, because without that shoe throwing incident, like she said, that probably sped it up. But that goes to show, guys, man, in the WNBA, man, these organizations are cutthroat, man. Because you look at it like this, you got some star players around the league that you just wake up one day and they've been released or they've been traded. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of moving pieces in the WNBA these days, man, because we can go to look at the Kelsey Plum situation, man. 2 years out there in LA, and then all of a sudden y'all just want to get rid of her and trade her off. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, man, she's probably one of the best point guards in the W right now, man, and she shows her worth. You know what I'm saying?
Right, she do.
It's a lot of people like y'all talk about Hamilton. You know what I'm saying? You just wake up and news she's been waived. Like, for what reason? Like, you know what I'm saying?
There you go. That's where I'm at.
You know what I'm saying? So you look at some of these organizations where you got these star players thinking that they're gonna stay on these teams, man, and then you look up and they gone. Player movement just gone. It's diabolical to me.
Well, I would say let's start first here. Benaje Laney Hamilton is a piece that I wanted here in Chicago. We would have taken, but no, like Keisha said, we don't want nobody. I'm gonna just go ahead. I got to get that off my chest.
Why would you take her to Chicago?
No, Jeff B. That's because what she does, what Benaje Lady Hamilton does.
But you gotta understand something, Bro Claude, not to cut you off.
Go ahead.
I know what she's capable of doing, and I know what she's doing. But to go to Chicago, do you think that they would let her bring her skill set to what she does to that team?
Absolutely.
Or would that get lost in the shuffle?
But she would get up with the coach that we have, brother. Absolutely.
I don't think it will work with Tyler Marsh, man, because
absolutely not.
No, it goes back. Go ahead.
If Goggles couldn't figure it out, and he's a little bit better than Tyler Marsh, I don't think Tyler Marsh could have ever figured Benaje Lady Hamilton out.
And the reason why I'm saying this, Bro Claude, is because all the stuff that you said about Michaela Onyeawede, how she was supposed to be the Swiss Army knife, but did she really get to utilize all her tools with Tyler Marsh? So you bringing somebody in like Hamilton with the skill set that she has, is she gonna be able to showcase her skill set with that type of team? So I wouldn't want her in Chicago. Like, I'm looking at when she got waived, I'm looking at one of the fits that she could go and she could exemplify everything that she brings to the table. All Vegas Aces could have used something like that.
Oh yeah, and be free.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I agree.
They just didn't have the money. They ain't had the money. So
yeah, I wanted her to go someplace where she can have an immediate impact.
Exactly.
And get her career back on track.
Exactly. I agree with Keisha on that, because the simple fact is, like, some of these girls, they got a lot of skill set, but it's certain teams that you go to, you get lost in the shuffle, man. Yeah.
And we have to say this, I would say this, Bro Claude, before you go, she's in that that certain point of her career where, you know, one more stop and it don't work out, you could be out of the W.
Perfect. Exactly.
So
That's
yeah, man.
that's significant because we talking about a veteran who knows how to win. We talking about a WNBA basketball player that looked like a former All-Star, a former Most Improved Player of the Year, a multiple-time All-Defensive Selection, a most importantly member of the 2024 New York Liberty Championship team. ASAP, Sister Keisha. We talking about like her going to Washington with a Sonia Citron and a Kiki Efren and a Shakiri Austin. You got what I'm saying? We talking about her coming around there being able to be a leader of the pack and really have that veteran presence that they really don't have because Michaela Aluede is the oldest on the team and she's only 26. So what will give the Mystics the glue that they need to go into this playoff run and be magic? I think it's Benaje Lady Hamilton.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. She got championship pedigree. She didn't won a championship. She got championship pedigree.
Everybody loves the youth, KSAP. Everybody, including me. And I'm glad that they arrived.
I got my hand up. I got
Go ahead.
like a usher. I just got my hand up. I got a real question, Chad. I got a real question. Where they gonna fit Benaje into? What she gonna play? Who minutes she taking?
Michaela Aluede.
Yeah, I could see that.
Michaela Aluede. I got a quick answer.
Do you think that disrupts the locker room?
Absolutely not.
Well, we gotta see. I mean, like, is Michaela Aluede, is she one of them locker room glue pieces? Does everybody like? How do they feel about her?
Michaela Aluede is gonna be all right. She's a coach of the UCLA. She has that type of pedigree, and she's very seasoned on how to treat players. And also has, while she's been there, you can see her using some of that coaching skill with two of her players that's already on Washington Mystics, and now some of them undercut. Even Kiki is calling her coach. You got what I'm saying? So therefore, she has that role, if it works, to say, "Hey, girls, she's a champion. Listen to her." So Michaela Aluede could either the bridge, Keisha, for your question. She could be the or she could be the explosion. But I don't think and never have seen her, because even Angel liked her and said that she's very funny and easy. She's one of the easiest people to get along with on the team. So I don't see, by her having that coaching experience, of course, by her seeing exactly how it laid out with Angel and all of that stuff. She was there for she wasn't there from the middle part, Keisha. Not year two. She was there from the beginning of when Angel came and how the treatment was, and all of those other people were saying whatever they were saying. She stayed quiet and non-controversial, and she sat back, laid back, like 4 flats about the whole situation. And she played her cute because she know that she was not going to be a part of that conspiracy, because she has to still coach young girls at UCLA and show them how the conduct supposed to be. So she's a conduct assistant coach over there on UCLA, and I believe that she will be the bridge that's needed to usher in Lady Hamilton with the girls. So I think this is gonna be real. I'm telling y'all, with Lady Hamilton coming to this mix, heard or not, Keisha, you know me and you give her 2 years, but heard or not, I think they legitimate right about now.
Okay, because I mean, I see what Brooklyn is saying about, because Georgia Amore, as they point guard, she hasn't wowed me this season, not at all. They just released Roy Horman. Now they probably are gonna pick her back up and maybe put her on a developmental contract. But if they send Georgia Amore to the bench and put Benaje in the starting lineup, I just don't. This Mystics teams have so many different moving parts, guys, that is just Then you got Cody McMahon in the bench. I mean, in the mix too. I just Sidney Johnson, he the man, because he putting all these different combinations
It's working.
together. He putting all these different combinations together. I don't know, Chad. I think Benaje still got something. I still, huh?
You got questions about this team now that they brought in.
I got questions. I'm trying to see how it work in my mind. I'm just trying to understand how all this is gonna work so late in the season. I know Bro Claw said Michaela not gonna be upset if she goes to the bench, but I don't think he's gonna do that. I think he probably just gonna bring her in as one of them rotations.
Oh yeah, in the beginning, no. I'm talking about she potential to steal their position.
Well, they brought Hamilton in for a reason. They
did.
They seeing something that we might not see. And might see that this is a good fit, and like Bro Claw said earlier about the championship pedigree. Bring in, and I'm not going to say be like a coach on the floor, a mentor, or something like that.
Right.
Somebody that's been there in the dog fight and know what it's taken. And like Bro Claw said, with the youth movement of the Washington Mystics on how they're playing now, but as hot as they're playing right now, you don't want, like you said, Keisha, you really don't want to bring nobody in that's going to disrupt that. But the organization feels like Hamilton is not going to disrupt that. She just going to help that out.
I feel you, she, like I say, she a 3. So is Michaela.
I know, but that goes back to what Brooklyn said.
Who else?
Brooklyn said. Let me pin that back up on the screen.
Go ahead.
Because he was talking about this would be the move. You would keep Sonya at the 1, and then you got Hamilton, and then you keep Michaela Onyeawede in there. Then you got Kiki and Shakira, and you move Georgia Amore to the bench.
So you run the team without a point guard. Because I guess because Brooklyn is like Amore ain't about nothing.
Yeah, that's why they sending her to the bench and converting, getting Sonya Citron to get more comfortable playing that point guard position. And if you look at that lineup, I mean, it's almost like a big lineup.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
Stoney can run the point. She does it. She done it already.
But that's what I'm saying. You got to get her comfortable with running the point. That's why he said send Georgia Amore to the bench. And just like you said, Keisha, Georgia Amore hasn't, wowed you this year.
No, she hasn't.
So, I mean, that's an adjustment that you can make. But like you said, it's late in the season. Chemistry matters. And you don't want to mess none of that up.
It's dicey. That's all I can say. It's dicey. It might work out. That's not saying because people done did stuff in the middle of the season and it didn't work out, right? So, yeah. Georgia Amore is averaging 6 points a game and 3 assists a game. I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing with that.
That's not point guard standards right there.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with that.
They still winning though.
They are.
They still winning. So that's the crazy thing about it is with the numbers that she's putting up, and she's their point guard. Shit, they still winning.
The front court is the one who's the multi scores.
But I understand that, Bro Club. But still, she's in the starting lineup.
Yes.
With the she's not putting no jaw dropping numbers up, but the Mystics are still winning.
Yes. Well, sometimes me and you understand how, and Keisha understand how, sometimes you don't need a multi-production scoring guard to get things done.
But you got
true.
In the playoffs, though, things slow down, Bro Claude. So you need that point guard to put you in all kinds of scoring opportunities. And if you, as a point guard, if you're only averaging 3 assists, that's not putting your team in position to win.
Not impressive at all. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to understand something. The Washington Mystics, their style of play right now is they get up and down the floor.
Right.
They get up and down the floor. But in the playoffs, you get to study your opponent because that's the opponent that you playing 3 to 5 games.
You get to slow them down.
Adjustments. So things are going to be slowed down. So what are you going to do for me in a half court set?
Mm-hmm.
And that's key.
Well, I believe they got the personnel when it comes to half court also, because they super big, brother. They super big. They very tall, you know. So I don't know, like I said, what's gonna cost them ultimately, what my view of it is, and I'm gonna get this. My view of it is they're a very young team, they're ahead of schedule, and I'm not banking on them doing a big feat, because the biggest feat is their record that they have this year, way better than the last 3 years or 3 seasons that me, you, and K-Step have been together.
That's surprising.
Right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't have no doubt that Sony can run the point. I just know she got a lot of responsibilities. That's all.
Oh yeah,
that'll be another one on her shoulders.
Remember, Hannah her doggone and Goggles was, Magic was down, and she ran the point for
she did
for the Dane. So when they both was down, she took care of business, and she got a non-losing record. They didn't lose a game with Sonya Citron at point. So let's go to the next thing. Cleveland Sirens, a new WNBA era. Now let's go. An established veteran to a franchise that doesn't even have players yet. Cleveland, welcome to the WNBA. And this week, we finally get an identity. It's the Siren. Let me see. I'm see if I can pull it up for you guys.
What kind of name is a Cleveland Siren? What are we really doing here? The Siren?
They said
and logo.
They said they wanted to be different.
That is way different.
Yeah, they wanted to be totally different, brother K-Sap.
The video is fire though. The video.
They wanted you to understand what was going on. You understand? They wanted y'all to look and see what that was all about. And they wanted you to say, hey, this is us. Accept us for what you see and what you gonna get. So there's the logo, reveals his team. There you go, y'all. This is how the basketball court looks in the revealing
logo.
There's not the court not showing, bro. Let me see.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I see it.
Okay.
I see the logo. I thought he had said something else. So
no,
that's the logo right there.
I like that logo.
Oh, okay.
That's the logo.
Like that look like 76.
So this is the short version of the logo.
Shit ugly.
This will be on the jerseys.
Shit ugly.
Yeah.
Get it off my chest. That shit ugly.
Can I see it on a jersey? What the hell is that?
I have no idea.
Is the word spelled out on the jersey, or it's gonna be that look like a goddamn fish in the middle?
It is the mermaid.
I think it's a mermaid.
It's a mermaid. The siren is so if you remember, the siren is in that Greek mythology, right? All of the Zeuses, yeah, Greek mythology, yeah. Zeus and the sirens was the one who was that was in the Great Lakes as when they passed, when people go past the
I don't even need the history on that, bro, Claw, because that shit is
no.
I was, you know what I'm saying? I was into the Zeus and all that.
I get it, but
you know Thor come from that. You know what I'm saying?
So go sit down, bro, Claude.
I mean, I'm just saying, I'm a marvel.
Claude, that shit is atrocious.
Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy.
You can give somebody else a history lesson on that. I understand that it's a mermaid, but that shit is not.
I'm just telling you what it is, brokey. You know what I'm saying? Get it off your chest.
That shit is ugly.
That shit is not cute. That's why I was like, you got the video? Maybe that'll get me hyped because
video, bro, Claude. Somebody they want to see you play the video.
Yeah, where the video at?
Find the video, man. Get a video to the people, man, because this shit right here is not impressive.
Let me see if I can find it online and send it to you, bro, because Lord G.
That's not doing them no justice.
No, You take that crazy looking shit off the damn
That's what.
screen.
Hey, that's
I
what
got
they.
it for you, bro, Claude. Oh, here you go.
I'll put it up there, Keisha.
Oh, can I? Oh, can I show too? Okay,
Anything
let
is
me see.
possible on Cloud 9. Upgrade your combo
Oh
for
no, you.
32-ounce strength with
Nah, he
Cloud
about
9
to play it right
Plus.
now.
I think he talking about the branding though. I wanted to see the commercial. Keep going.
Somebody said it looked like a zodiac sign.
One love.
Returning to the shores of Lake Erie.
Yeah, we don't want to see that.
I don't want to see the news, bro, Claude. I
You don't want to see the news. Hold on, I got it. Hold on.
Okay, you can pull it down.
All right, there you go. Tell me when I'm up.
You up now?
You up now?
Okay. Y'all ready?
Go ahead and play that thing.
This for KSAP.
Y'all gotta show me something different. Turn that shit upside
There
down.
is a story carried across these waters, a sound that never disappeared.
Man, what we watching, a horror movie?
No, that's man.
Her to be quiet, to be smaller, softer, seen but never heard. But she was never meant to visit. She is the force Cleveland has been waiting for. We are the Cleveland Sirens. From these waters, a powerful voice rises. Forged on our shores, rooted in the past, built of what's next. This is her story. This is her voice. And the world is listening. Hear the call.
Y'all said that video was fire?
It was scary.
Best thing about that video was the kick.
Yeah, that was some nice kicks.
Like, man, but come on, Chad. Chad, y'all should be disappointed in yourself, man.
Look, Mr. 6688 said, I like the promo.
Yeah, like the pro, and just like Gamble said, I like it looked like a shoe commercial. Man, y'all gotta stop. Y'all ain't even honest with yourself, man.
Well, get it off your chest, then, brother.
I don't get the gist of the video. I mean, I understand. I mean, you letting us know it's a mermaid, but like Gamble said, it looked like it was a sneaker commercial.
Look, it ain't for you to get. She said you come in them waters, they gonna drag you to the deep.
They're gonna drag you down. They say you come.
That look like the next promo to the Little Mermaid, man.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on,
They say you come and they got some mermaid for your ass too. That's what they said.
Look, that's not a mermaid. That's a siren.
Well,
That's what
okay.
I'm saying. Like, I'm confused, man.
You confused because you don't want to hear the damn history of the shit. So where it come from?
I'm not picking it up right now. I just don't get it. Like, somebody said they thought it was Avatar. Like, I thought it was a commercial for sneakers.
Man, y'all ain't watched none of that stuff when y'all was little, man. Hercules.
Y'all getting
all
off
that.
into the meaning of it. I understand the meaning, but the commercial is not doing. It's not. I can't see it just yet.
KSAP, shut up.
I'm just confused.
Well, get it off your chest again, brother. Shit, you don't see it. He don't see the shit, Keisha. Just get it off your damn chest.
I'm not knocking you for liking it, but to me, I'm like Bubba Dub trash. I mean, I'm just keeping it a buck, man. I mean,
Hey, this is my first time seeing it. I ain't seen it before. He should only went up there with that messy ass. I seen all the logos and all that shit. I ain't go looking for no,
I don't like the logo.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
They got to do something better with that, man.
Well, they say right here the name was revealed to the WNBA before any changes were made 13 months ago. So they knew about what it was coming and what it actually was based on, and it was based on basketball. You know what I mean, being played in the 5 Great Lakes. Okay, so the brand actually is thought for the brand. Cleveland begins.
I don't even want to know the history on that, man. Who's gonna be the face? who gonna be the face of the Sirens?
Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
It's gonna be interesting because they coming.
Like how are they gonna do this in the draft purposes? How are they gonna orchestrate to get personnel? Like how's the draft gonna work?
Probably the same way they did for the other 2 expansion. You know, they go pick after the top 5.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So like teams, like if they don't quarter players, they're available to be put on the Sirens.
Yes.
Same way.
And they gonna do a expansion draft like they did the last 2 years.
Right. So
It'll be interesting.
But the front office got to be set up just like how the fight and the tempo was set up already. They already have that done. So, you know, for all other purposes, they just now is revealing all of the things we just saw, the video, what it's gonna look like in the stadiums. They did it to the people of Cleveland, and that was that.
They could have did a better job with the logo though. They could have, because it looks too much Philly-ish. You know what I'm saying? The way the Sirens, and you know how Philly got that little undergarment under when it says the Sixers. They could have. They could have. I don't know, man. But that's just me.
Okay, let's get it going. Let's move on. And this is a real big thing, like my sister Keisha say. Move on. And y'all been seeing the videos pop up. I know some of y'all ain't been over there to watch it yet, but I'm dead on this right here. This right here, bro, KSAP, I can't let it go, and I'm gonna continue to give y'all the report on it. And you can come over to the channel and hear about what's actually going on in depth about it, because I'm not letting this go, because it's some answers, Keisha, that got to be answered. It's some questions, I mean, that got to be answered, KSAP and Keisha. It's just something that we don't have to marvel on. Some things is just like, that's a goddamn loaf of bread. That's a knife. That's some butter. What do that equal? Get together, get the damn butter and put it on top of the slice of the bread, and then now you got butter on your toast. That's simple, right? No, not with what's going on right now today. In the WNBA, we don't know what breakfast and dinner is at the same time, or what is this really food to eat? Because there's so much stuff going on right now. Y'all, listen, I'm sick and tired of us not being able to really, really focus on the drama of basketball in the 9450, or who, you know what I mean, the behind the back pass that Olivia Miles gave, and then McBuckets went on and she shot that boy with a 3, and then Olivia Miles was talking her ish on the side and telling them they can't F with her and all that type of stuff. You got what I'm saying? We ain't talking that type of excitement. Now we up in here talking about a transgender into the WNBA social media firestorm. We talking about 2 former NBA players, Enes Kanter, Freedom, and Rice White, have made public statements about entering the 2027 WNBA draft in context of challenging the transgender eligibility rules. So Freedom said he had renewed his eligibility in the guidelines and the interior of what indicated to be declared himself as a WNBA prospect. And Royce White subsequently made his own announcement in various ways. He said that since people like Cheryl Reed and Natalie, I'm scared to really say what's on my mind in Casa, say it's all about being inclusional. It's inclusional. This is the WNBA, but everybody should be included. So therefore, Keisha, K-Sap, I'm gonna let you go first. I know what I'm gonna say. But right now we have a problem that was a small snippet, a bite of what Sophie Cunningham had seen that was coming over from France. And the French person, I'm not gonna keep on saying his name or her name, whatever the hell it is, of trying to have aspirations of coming to the WNBA. Because why? The NBA, now the WNBA, is the most universal talked about league in the world. They have now put the WNBA on a world stage that everyone in the world should be. Every woman that I thought should be coming to play here in America to play on the greatest league in the world, which is the WNBA. But with the Frenchmen's over there in the aspirations of getting more money, because this is the league that now talks about how much more money that their league than the world are making. Who else, unless you don't want to be fed in the world, will not want to come to play in the WNBA? And a transgender that is over there right now, a French player that is in a league, averaging 21 points and 20 rebounds in a women's league, that is the leading scorer over in the women's league in France, has aspirations. And they have to make it clear. Is this a women's league or is it inclusive? I'll say my say afterwards, but it's bullshit. But go ahead, brother.
Go ahead, Keith. I'll go and let you take it away, and then I'll come behind you.
Who you talking to me?
Yeah.
Get off your chest.
I'm gonna say this. I think I'm gonna get this off my chest. I think this is much ado about nothing. I want y'all to understand. The one person that started this was not a transgender athlete. You ain't had no athletes running around here trying to get in the W. They didn't start this. They wasn't marching. They didn't set out the alphabet brigade. They didn't do nothing. They are the victims in this. Y'all talking about a community who had nothing to do with this conversation. They never said they wanted to play basketball. Bro, Claude, they never said they wanted to play with your daughter. None of them said it. They was over there minding their own goddamn business. And both Sophie Cunningham ran her ass over there to that article. Talking about she trying to protect girls. How about you protect girls from other things that are more prevalent in the league than something that has not even happened?
Yeah.
You keep talking about the French lady. That French lady, we didn't even know that French lady existed until Sophie Cunningham went over there running her mouth. The WNBA never looked at that French lady.
Right.
Or man, or whatever she is. Kathy Ingeberg, they never took no call.
Nope.
So this is all much. The trans community is less than 1% of the population. They don't bother nobody. They ain't trying to run up on your daughter, K-Sap. They ain't trying to run up on my daughter. I think they maybe got somebody did the statistics. I think they had like 5 to 6 trans athletes in college. And that is it. None in professional sports. None of the sports. So we've been talking the whole week about balls in the locker room. And them balls don't want to come to the locker room. They out there singing, raining, I'm raining in. That's what they do. Having a good time at the pride parade. They're not worried about the W. This is all an agenda against that community. I'm done.
Wow. Keisha, you shocked me on that one, boy. You got that off your chest.
Me too.
I didn't think you was out. I didn't think them words
Oh,
would echo out your mouth.
oh, let me finish. Hold on, let me say one more thing.
Get it off your chest, then, Keisha.
Of course, nobody want to see a man play a woman in basketball. Who wants to see that? But this, you do know professional sports is an exclusional sport. You can only get on teams if they pick you, right?
Exactly.
Somebody
I guarantee you, no team is gonna pick the balls to the wall.
Wow.
So what are we talking about here?
We ain't talking about nothing. A lot of propaganda. And I look at it like this, man. When I first saw,
Well, I do got an echo.
you got I don't hear an echo on this.
Yeah, you got an echo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, let me
But
finish.
this is, I was surprised that Keisha said that, man. It was kind of crazy, but
It's from a woman's point of view, and
from a woman's point of view. But I will say there's a lot of propaganda because if you notice the two clowns that try to declare themselves that they met all the criteria to come into the WNBA, you got to look at their history. You got to look at Enes Kanter when he played in the NBA. He was the biggest troll.
You got an echo, bro.
I don't know why I said that.
Do I have an echo now?
Yep.
Hold on.
Yeah,
Let me see if I can mute Keisha. Now, I don't have an echo now, do I?
No.
Nah. Okay, Keisha, that's all right. We just keep you on mute for a second, and then when you speak, we'll bring you
Yeah,
back.
I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
All right.
So everything good, y'all? Everything, no echoes, no stuff like that?
No echo.
So basically, what I'll say is, when I saw it, I thought it was a big old trolling act.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So when Enes Kanter made his statement, I said, man, he's trolling. This can't be serious. And then followed up by Royce White, because Royce White, he got some kind of restraining order against his ex-wife and kids and all kinds of stuff like that. So they big trolls, right? You got to look at when Enes Kanter played in the NBA. Biggest troll of LeBron James ever. You know what I'm saying? So, you there, Keisha?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
That's better, huh?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
Okay, we good. So I just thought it was one of them publicity stunts, and I paid it no attention, because like they always say, this too shall pass, and this is what Enes Kanter and Royce White is doing. It's just making a mockery out of the WNBA right now, man, and challenging what Cheryl Reeves had on that shirt, and challenging what Sophie Cunningham had said. But like he said, this got nothing to do with nothing. So I'm not even going to be very much caught up into this, but it's just like making a mockery out of the WNBA. And every chance, like Keisha said, ain't nobody out there coming for the alphabet kids or something like that. Ain't nobody doing all that. You know what I'm saying? And, they're just trying to bring a light to a situation that, I feel I'm going to leave it alone, because, people get sensitive about when you talk about the LGBT community, the alphabet kids,
Like the alphabet.
like that, you know what I'm saying? So it's a slippery slope, and it's a fine line of certain things that you can say, because, when I looked at it, I thought it was a joke, you know what I'm saying? And, people will say stuff about it, but you know how that community is. You say something wrong, they coming for you. So that's what I gotta say on it. I know Bro Claw got a different position on it. I know he got a lot to say on it. So we're going to let you say what you got to say and get it off your chest, bro.
Well, first, I'm gonna go ahead and sound on off, because I got to get it off my chest a different type of way. It's a different type of show. But guess what? Ain't nobody been wilder than them people. That's true. And Sister Keisha, from your perspective, that was from a really smart and intelligent, beautiful queen's perspective. And bro, K-Sap, you just like me. We gonna give a damn about none of that. Long as you ain't in my way, I'ma keep myself from going on. I'ma move on along. But this is not what had happened. You guys got to get a little bit deeper. And I'm going to leave you there. No, even though you threw your newspaper down and maybe turned to your Twitter page or went to the next piece of art because you're not interested. But sometimes we can't sleep on things that is wide awakened. I'ma just say Sophie Cunningham, I don't give her any credibility, but she was right. I don't like her, but she was right. She didn't say nothing wrong. She said something right. Let's call. I believe in giving truth. The truth is, and we know she's a grifter, a mighty grifter, a mighty but that don't mean it says in most types of wise man said, if an ant bring you news and it's the right information, are you going to ignore the ant because it's an ant, or are you going to take the information? So I'm gonna take the information and I'm gonna deal with the information and say, you know what I'm saying, brother and sister, I look into the information. And this man has aspirations quietly of coming and transcending from France because his teammates are over here playing in the W that he's played with. And his teammates, Gabby is doing well. Malunga is doing well. Light is doing well. Well, I can see it for different positions. And then my girl over there on New York is doing well. Gabby's girlfriend is doing well. So, no, he's not bothering nobody. She's not bothering nobody out of respect. But this is where my stopping point goes. It's all of what Sister Keisha said is all true. Ain't nobody, they not over here bothering nobody. But what Cheryl Reeves did, we have to take responsibility because you are a coach. You are an activist. You known to be an activist on all different types of levels and positions, even for Black women coaches. So her position matters. No, it don't matter. See, we could wave Sophie Cunningham off to the ground because we know what the little grifter does. But Cheryl Reeves is a statue. And she also did not take the limitations of just saying, strictly, I could have took from Cheryl Reeves. I'm an advocate and I am a person that believes that every human being needs to be treated with dignity and honor. This is the WNBA, and this is a women's league that I stand up for and have stood up for since I've been in this league for women's rights. And leave it at that. But no, Cheryl Reeves, you waited till the Indiana Fever game. And you started doing a little Sophie Cunningham grifting and put trans kids on your chest. I got a problem with that, Sister Keisha. Because ain't no little kids coming talking about that they want to be up in the, you know, they busy trying to play with the new Barbie doll that Angel Reese got out. That's fun to them. That's what they trying to get into, of how to dress up the new Angel Reese doll. But then to put them inclusion of talking about the WNBA and understand that you don't play with children's things. One thing we got to do, like my grandmama say, you got to live and you got to go pass away. So when you pass away, there's nothing after that. Is that correct? But we know that that part is real. And when you're living, you take in air and you're alive. That's real. So all I was looking for Cheryl Reeves to say is what I said. And then when Nida LaCasa was asked the same question, she goes a little further. No, K-Sap, it ain't okay. Cheryl Reeves gave her point of view. I stand with her and then leave it at that. No. Now you go bring in our ethnicity and all. Ain't no Asian people affected by nobody going to campaign against or for transgender people. Matter of fact, the last time I checked, in Asian history and in Asian culture, all cultures, Vietnam, Korean, if you want to go to China or into Tokyo, Japan, they do not believe in that type of culture. So for you to be that falsehood and act like that it's all inclusional when you know it's not all inclusional. It includes women that was born women to play against each other in competition to see who is the best. That's what it's all about. Just like in the NBA, it's men playing against men to see who is the best in the competition. Then we go into individualism. But outside of that, it's not an inclusional game. It's the lie that I want you guys to look at. It's the lie. Be real. Like Sister Keisha always tell me, bro, Claude, don't sit up in here, start rubbing honey on your chest and being all that, and you better keep it real. Okay. So bro, Claude got to keep it real and everybody else got to go past. No, we going to keep the main thing. And Cheryl Reeves, I blame you as the head of the class, the top student. She's one of the brightest minds in basketball, and I give her that. And that's why I love her team, and her team is one of my favorite teams to even watch. And my girl is on her team, which is a smart, wise individual that's going to beat the shit out of Caitlin Clark's record this year. But I will say this, and I'm going to get it off my chest. I don't like to be played with, and I don't like no banana in the tailpipe. Matter of fact, I can't even eat bananas because my blood type is the type that they can't even eat that type of thing. So I just did my own investigation about it. And I will say that me personally, I don't feel threatened by any LBGTQ, LMLOP, QRSTUV. None of them. And no straight or crooked. It doesn't bother me. I'm a person that go along my way and look the other way. But when you try to take the integrity and play games, this is what you get. These clowns like Cantor, these clowns like Royce Wright, playing games. Now we got more clowns instead of Sister Keisha and Brother K-Sal. It could have stopped right there at Cheryl Reeves, who has the most and the biggest voice in the WNBA. But no, we have to play games with the people. And I'm not one to play games or stand with you when you're not being accurate, precise, and you being political. And this is, like you both said, a political scheme. I'm not going for it. I'm not feeding into it. I'm just calling the thing a thing. We all know what a frog looked like. We know what a lion looked like. We know what a giraffe looked like. We don't call no giraffe no frog, and no lion no giraffe. And I'm gonna keep it plain and simple and funky like that. And I got it all off my chest. I just wanted to keep it simple and plain. I don't go for what the coaches did.
Well, he got that off his chest, and
I will say, look, I'm gonna say this. Cheryl Reeves' raw shirt. You notice that she said trans kids. What did it say?
Trans kids belongs.
Right. She said trans kids belong, right?
Mm-hmm.
She didn't say trans adults belong in the WNBA.
She did not.
Said, let me.
She did not.
She said trans kids belongs. You know why she said that? Because we can all both agree that sports teaches kids a lot of things in their life that help them become adults.
Mm-hmm.
And she was speaking for those kids to have the same right to participate in sports as your son or daughter, regardless if they thinking about transitioning. She never said, I want trans women in the W.
She never said
to belong.
She never said that.
that's why I said this.
The indication of.
She just showed love to that community because sports is a unifying thing that teaches kids a lot of traits to help them through adulthood. I've been in this situation before. I've had kids on my team that are under the age of 18 that are going through things, bro, Claude, and just want to belong.
But
and they are good at a sport.
Mhm.
They don't feel comfortable playing that sport. But they usually play in the sport of their biology. Have you seen it, K-Sap?
Yeah, but look. We gonna put it in context.
So
Go ahead, finish off. Go ahead.
So that's what she said. And then when she got to her comments, she pretty much just said, look, we can keep having those conversations and all that stuff. But you know good doggone well she probably be the first one acting a fool if they
And that's
actually
why
had one. But I'm just getting you to the point to where some people don't want the alphabet brigade to come for them. So they keep saying,
why you keep saying the alphabet brigade?
We're gonna be inclusive.
She can say it. We can't say that.
Look, we're gonna be inclusive, but it'll never happen. There are men and women's sports for a reason. My point about this case app is we've already solved this problem. We have a men's track, we got women's track.
Yep.
We got men swimming, we got women swimming.
Yes.
Do you know Enos Cantor is up there doing his chagrin, but there is no rule that saying a woman can't declare for the NBA draft either. There's no
it's
rule.
not.
So why are we so much in uproar? We ain't in uproar about the NBA. I'm going to declare tonight.
Yeah.
I'm going to fill out my paperwork.
You got to meet all the criteria. But look, bro, listen. From what you said, and I some things that you said stood out. And the reason why I said they stood out because now let me ask you and Bro Claude a question. And I'm gonna ask the chat this too. Did we just fall for the banana in the tailpipe? And the reason why I'm saying that is based on what Keisha said when she broke it down about kids, right? That shirt basically said trans kids belong. That shirt didn't say trans kids belong in the WNBA. All the shirt said was trans kids belong. And like Keisha alluded to, preparing for life. They feel that they're transitioning and everybody shuts them out.
Yes.
Like they don't belong in today's society. So that's why I asked the question to the panel and the question to the chat. Did we fall for the banana in the tailpipe? Did we read too much into it? Just because did Sophie Cunningham read too much into it?
So
Because
let me
my
give you some go ahead.
My thing is, if you look at what the shirt said,
Mm-hmm.
and then we just quick to react,
Mm-hmm.
and she was insinuating that transgenders belong in the WNBA.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna play for you guys the question that it was elaborated on and where I'm coming from, so you can get more of an identity of it. She was asked by the reporter, "Did you mean that you will be all right for transgender to come into the WNBA?" She said, "I believe everyone should be included, and it all should be inclusional." This is what I'm talking about, Sister Keisha, and that's what I'm talking about.
I got one question.
We already see her wearing we see her wearing the shirt. We heard what she said initially or what you said, but they doubled down and tripled down on it, and that's why Natty Nakasa was asked the question after Cheryl Reeves responded when they asked him, "So you think that transgender should come into the WNBA?" Cheryl Reeves said she believes that everyone should be inclusional.
Bro Claude, I just got one question for you.
Answer.
If a woman transitions to a man, she's still a trans. What league do she play in?
A transgender league.
What? No, she's a woman biologically.
A transgender league, that's a race.
Bro Claude, you just told me this is a women's league. She's biologically a woman. She put
She's
on a
not
wig.
If she's a biological woman, she plays in a woman league.
That's what I'm saying. But she's
But if
still
she's
trans.
not biologically,
So what if she's a trans who is living her life like a trans man?
Oh, if it's a woman living her life like a trans man, she playing. She got kicked out of the WNBA. They had one over there on LA Sparks.
That's what I'm saying. And why should she be kicked out of the women's league if she's a woman?
Because that's what they wanted to do.
That's what
This is my whole point.
How you get into the nuances of
this is my whole point. You're going down the lane in the road that I'm going. I'm glad you brought it up because I got all of the information so I can. You see how I answered it quick because my investigation is there. She wanted to become a man. They said, oh well, privately, not over the social media. This was 2 years ago. You didn't see her get picked up anymore. She also made an announcement that her career, she was retiring.
Right. So that means she wasn't supported by the WNBA for something she wanted to do, even though she was a biological
But that's the
woman.
WNBA. That's not Cheryl Reeves, Keisha.
I think
two different people.
Understanding what I'm saying. She was a trans. She still was a woman.
Mm-hmm.
You said this league was for biological women, right? So why?
I say it. I'm not the one that make the rules. I'm not the one that stopped her from being in.
So think about that, K-Sap. Think about that to the extent.
I'm following.
She ended up getting 2 years. 2 years or whatever. She was gone, right?
Yeah.
So y'all actually think trans men gonna come in the league if the woman who trans to a man couldn't stay?
Biologically a woman, and she got renounced out of the league. I understand. I'm following.
So you think they bounced her out the league in a so-called inclusional league, right? She was a biological woman. So you think a man transitioning to a woman gonna get put in the league when a woman who was trying to change to a man couldn't stay?
Laisha Clarendon.
She couldn't stay.
And
so y'all actually think that's gonna happen?
Yeah.
No, that's not my point. And that's my point. Just say we do not have it in the bylaws. For
no league does, Bro Claude.
To play in the league, and this league, women's league, go by what you're born as and leave it at that.
Both leagues don't have it in the bylaws. So why are you imposing something on the WNBA? The NBA don't have imposed.
I just said it. Both. I said both.
They started this league.
No, when the question comes, there's an answer though, Keisha.
So your problem is just by the way they answer the question.
I'm saying, do you agree that it's an answer?
What
yes or no? It's a yes or a no.
What's the question?
I said, do you believe that it's an answer for any question?
I believe
because the question is facts.
No, I believe if I was the commissioner or if I was Cheryl Reeves, I would have answered the question differently. But I am not her. She is entitled to her opinion.
And that was my beef. I think she answered it wrong. That's my only thing.
You can think that.
I said my opinion. My opinion. Just my opinion.
Right. But that don't mean she was out here being malice just because her opinion was different from yours.
She started a fire.
No, she didn't. Sophie Cunningham started it.
No.
She wanted to protect girls from men in the locker room, is what she said in that interview. What men are in the locker room?
So once again, let me break it down. Who has one of the most powerful voices in the WNBA? I'm asking you a question now. Is it Cheryl Reeves or Sophie Cunningham?
Right now? Sophie Cunningham, she's more popular.
No, I ain't talking about. I'm talking about over the years of people who watch and listen, who has the resume. We ain't talking about no cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, because nobody believes in the cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, just like real money in the check. We don't listen to too much of cuckoo. I'm talking about a real cognate individual that understands, that's respected, just like KSAP. If I asked him a question, because he's the man that stop. If I ask him a question and he can't legitimately give you a straightforward answer, then I got questions. Like you said, I got questions. I need an answer. Do you want women?
I don't agree. Like I said, I don't have any problem with her opinion if that's her.
I'm just saying me. Bro Claude, do you want transgender women in the league? No. That's simple. But that's just me. I'm nobody. I ain't nobody. That's a simple, straightforward answer. Now, whatever comes with that, I'm willing to deal with that. But I'm being as honest as I can be as a human being, because you deserve a clear. Ain't that what you always smack me in the face for? Keep it straight, keep it plain, keep it clear. There's no exception of that. Keep it straight, keep it plain, and keep it clear. Move on. Let's go. Because this has a little segment, a little space of time. And we ain't gonna be talking about this next week because something else gonna happen, right?
I already told you it was a non-issue to me.
Right, but in that space of time, I'm talking about the people. See, you see the chat. I'm talking about the people that's actually giving ears to it. You got to keep it solid, baby. You know, my father always say, "Hey, keep it solid, baby." I guess that meant back in that day, keep it 100. So if we keeping it 100 and have clarity, because now, guess what, Keisha? It got to be a big old committee in a meeting so it could be clarity about something that could have been yes or no answer. Now we here. And we blaming Sophie Cunningham, who is just a player that scores. I'm saying we blame Sophie Cunningham, who scores 2 points a game.
It's good for views, man. It's good for rating.
Let me explain something to you, Bro Claude. If Sophie Cunningham wouldn't have said what she said, we wouldn't even be talking about this. If Cheryl Reeves had brought this up on her own without Sophie Cunningham, nobody would have cared.
But that's what I'm trying to give you the information. Sophie Cunningham said it in February. It got brought back up.
Man. We already know ain't no trans women,
right.
trans men.
But they brought it up to Cheryl Reeves now. Do you understand the time gap? Go do the investigation of what I'm telling you.
I get you, Bro Claude. You have more onus on Cheryl Reeves than you have on Sophie Cunningham for talking about an issue that wasn't an issue.
That's what I'm saying. She's nothing to us. The people that got good. I don't want to say it on the show. I don't like the lady. Okay. I really don't like the lady. I don't like Sophie Cunningham. I don't like her at all. No parts of her.
That's a little.
I'm done.
Personal right there, then, Bro Claude.
Yeah. I'm just saying I don't like. I'm just saying for me to say.
That's why you're saying that she don't get no credibility because you don't like her. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just saying. What
you don't understand is just because she don't like her, they got a lot of people that do, and they give her
a whole lot of people that like her. Yes.
Over this little stunt that she pulled, like somebody said, she didn't gain over 1 million followers.
Yes, she got a lot of credibility to the million followers that she using.
And that is true.
You don't like it, don't mean
non-issue.
There are 1 million people that's not gonna even listen to Cheryl Reeves, but they're gonna listen to her.
Listen, Sophie Cunningham. It's a non-issue, man. So we're gonna move on from this, man.
I agree. I agree with Keisha. I'm there. I was just showing Keisha from my perspective and what.
Oh no, I got it.
Where it all came from, and a coach could have settled the score. Because
But she
Case
wasn't
not
with
letting
them
it play.
before.
Look at what he's doing right now. Let's move on. See, that's I could go for that. That's a straight up
Think
thing.
about it, that Cheryl Reed, she stood on what she stood on, and she wasn't backing down. So let's go ahead and move on.
And you know another thing, KSAP, the French trans player.
Mm-hmm.
You know she plays in the second tier
Mm-hmm.
French league. She didn't play. She ain't never win no Olympics. She never was on the national team.
No.
You can't do that in the Olympics.
No.
She playing. She playing in the equivalent of the G League for the French.
Yes.
Don't let them knock you off your pedestal, bro, Claude. Go ahead and move to the next.
I got you.
Next
We gonna go to the next one because Keisha always be slapping the hell out of me for no reason. I ain't even do nothing, boss. You just let the shit happen. You wanted her to come up here.
No.
Boss. I see this as I know this is conspiracy because she always coming up here checking on people. I'm just saying.
Look, when it gets out of hand, that's when I'll step in. But I gave you. This is your show. I gave you the floor to say what you had to say.
Oh,
okay. But do it have something to do with me having this bruise on my job?
Now you're being sensitive, man. Now you're being sensitive, man.
Does it got anything to do?
Sensitive, bro, Claude.
You come up
We
here
love
now
you, bro,
Now you
Claude.
acting sensitive and stuff like somebody ganging up on you. Man.
Hey, I got this bruise on my jaw. But then
right.
you gonna
go to the next. Go to the next.
You done got cold cock. It's okay.
This ain't put some blush on your jaw. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear no damn blush.
Bro, Claude, but the thing about it is I gave you the floor. I let you get it off your chest. I didn't want to interrupt.
No.
You said what you had to say.
No,
man.
we good on that.
Let's go ahead and keep it pushing.
Okay, so next.
Uh-oh. It's getting hot.
I was real hot about this situation.
See, you getting sidetracked. See, every time Keisha says something, you getting sidetracked.
No, I was real hot about this situation.
I'm gonna be good.
No, listen.
Keisha
Deja
triggered. I thought MSL triggered you. Now Keisha triggering you.
Keisha triggered me every day. That's why we got 3,000.
Hey, we
got three. Hey, K-Sap, to give you some.
Yeah, y'all see this? Y'all see what's going on, chat?
One of your channels hit 3,000 as of today.
Bro, Claude, that's
well,
a
congratulations.
Kissing you.
Yeah.
Y'all see what's going on, chat? He can't even. Every time Keisha say something, he go back to the topic we trying to move on from.
No, I'm not. I'm going to Dejanay Carrington.
You didn't say that. You just
Cunningham.
every time Keisha said something, you retracted.
All right, bro, Claude.
Okay.
This your show.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen.
Direct us.
Now we getting a little bit more into the smoke because the story has the people arguing about so many other things. But Chicago and Indiana had a collision course that it was sure to be held on the platter. Dejanay Carrington, which we already know is a forceful seatbelt queen, against Sophie Cunningham, who's known also for her defensive and her brutal tactics. Two of these type of transitional players came to meet on the court, the 94-50, and one took the other out and also got kicked out and ejected from the game in the first quarter. Who would that have been? Dejanay Carrington. In the first quarter, she was ejected by going up to go and hit or block a shot that she currently and frequently have success on doing. Dejanay Carrington had made a basketball move that she's known for across the whole entire league. Footage and coaches also responds to. Dejanay Carrington was excluded from the scrimmage. So, in all of that, going to the locker room, Dejanay Carrington posted white privilege and tagged the Fever whole organization with a middle finger. Now, we're no longer discussing one basketball play, we discussing race, officiating, consistency, player treatment, league reputation, and social media. So, here we go on Get It Off Your Chest. It becomes more important when the skin color comes in effect. So go ahead to my special guest, get it off your chest. See how I did that, Keisha? I'm so professional.
You
Oh,
think you professional?
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. It's
Okay,
already
We
laid
didn't
out.
need the whole bylaws on that, bro, Claude. But go ahead,
I
Keisha.
just every laid out.
okay, I do, but look, Dejanay is known to run down the court and try to get that chase block, from behind. She's hella athletic. She's not the tallest person, but Sophie Cunningham is taller than her. I forgot how tall Sophie Cunningham is, but she's definitely taller than Dejanay, and Dejanay can get up pretty high, but she couldn't get over the top on Sophie Cunningham, so she ended up hitting her in the head. I don't think it was intentional. Um, I don't think it was intentional because I had seen that play before. I was a little bit shocked that it was a flagrant 2. I would have thought it would have been a flagrant 1, in my opinion, only because I've seen Dejanay try to block layups like that before. I've seen other players try. I remember the one from Angel and Caitlin. When you're trying to block that shot and the ball is up in the air, you're trying to block that layup. I think it was inadvertent. I don't think it was dirty at all, but they deemed it. They actually deemed it unnecessary, and then they kicked out Dejanay. So, I mean, it's just based on how you look at it. I would love to get y'all opinion on it, but I thought it definitely was a flagrant. I just didn't think she should have been I want to say ejected from the game because I didn't see the intent there. Like with the Sophie Cunningham, what she did on JC Sheldon, guys, that was intentional. I didn't see that from Dejanay, but however, I do understand them kicking her out because that's the way they saw it. Now, as far as her going to the locker room and tweeting white privilege in the locker room, I think she should have probably cooled down and somebody took her phone before she did that because it was going to start a whole I knew a shitstorm was coming. I know where she coming from, but in that, I know where she trying to come from, but that was not, that situation is not the white privilege. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. That situation is not the white privilege. I think the white privilege is other things going on in the league, but it wasn't that actual play. So,
Thank you.
I don't know. I'll let y'all go.
I'm glad that you said that on that tweet. That tweet had nothing to do with that basketball play and why she was ejected. She tweeted that for other stuff that's going on. So let me get to the play. I get tired of people saying that they know a basketball player's intent when they're out there playing the 94-50. To the battle, and like you said, that's Dejanay Carrington's patented play. Hustle back on defense and try to get the block from behind. And I get tired of people saying that her intent was to beat the shit out of Sophie Cunningham. We got to stop that. She was going for the ball. She missed the ball, and she swiped Sophie Cunningham up against the face and up against the head. But her intent was not to go in there and say, I'm okay, I'm just going to go down there and beat the shit out of Sophie Cunningham. So we got to stop that. But the escalation at the end of the play made it worse than what it was because they got the jostling. They got to talking smack to each other, right? So when the ref went to look at it, and I agree with Keisha, that was a flagrant foul. But that didn't deserve to get upgraded to a flagrant 2 for her to get ejected from the game. And then I go back and look at the history of Dejanay Carrington on things that she's done against the Indiana Fever. They cried wolf when she made a basketball play on Caitlin Clark and her fingernails hit Caitlin Clark in the face. This is all part of a get back. So when people say her intentions was to go out there and just maliciously take out Sophie Cunningham, that's full of shit. She was going up to make a play on the basketball, like Keisha said. She missed the ball, and she hit Sophie Cunningham inadvertently. Even Stephanie White knows that she didn't intentionally just want to clobber her like that. She was making a play on the basketball. Mm-hmm. But the upgrade to a flagrant 2, that was bullshit. So I understand her frustration, but like Keisha said, at that time, she's up in the moment. Somebody had to get that phone from her because shortly after she went to the locker room, she tweeting mid-game.
Damn.
Like Keisha said, that I don't think it had nothing to do, the white privilege had nothing to do with that particular play. It
was built up.
It was built up, and it had something to do with everything that's going on in the WNBA. And I'll land.
Hey, boss, I'm gonna play this, and then to go coincide of what you already know. Hear from
I mean, look, it was a hard foul. I don't think that Dejanay intentionally came out to get her across the neck like she did. But it did happen, and I thought it was the right call. But you know, one of the things about Nay is that she's going to play her butt off, man. She's going to compete. Nobody's going to go walking in for a layup, and so I don't oppose the hard foul. But I also don't think that she intentionally went for the neck.
Stop that right there, bro, Claude. I gotta.
That's where I was stopping. That's it.
I got something to say about that because do you see this play happen on Sophie Cunningham, right?
Mm-hmm.
And nobody on these YouTube streets got up in arms about the play that happened on Sophie Cunningham. But if this would have been Caitlin Clark, and that happened to Caitlin Clark that way, and Stephanie White uttered them words that she just uttered about Dejanay did not intentionally do this. If she would have said, well, Dejanay didn't intentionally do this against Caitlin Clark, do you know how much of an uproar and how mainstream media would have picked that up? Everybody would have cried wolf like she committed murder on Caitlin Clark. But Stephanie White took a stand actually saying good things about Dejanay Carrington because she knows how she plays. But if this was Caitlin Clark that she was referencing, do you understand how the people would have went crazy? Because she was basically defending Dejanay Carrington?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, defending her against Sophie Cunningham, but if it was against Caitlin Clark, oh, it'd have been an uproar.
Oh, yeah. We could go a little deeper. You ready?
Her technical foul, remember, that was issued during the third quarter, has been rescinded by the league. This is the foul. This would have been her 8th tech of the season, which means she would have been suspended for Indiana's game against the Liberty on Tuesday. So the explanation, Andrea, that the Fever got during the game was that the crew felt that Caitlin put a little extra sauce on the forearm when she ran in official. Did the league get this right, rescinding the technical foul? Can we see it again? Team crew in the control.
She used that. She used Natasha Cloud bodying her to the sideline as a chance to show her frustration because, you know, she's frustrated with these refs. To show her frustration, she did a little extra.
Okay. You ready?
It is marginal. I think rescinding it was fine. But I do understand in the moment how we got here.
Well, and this is why you have the processes in place for the league to be able to.
I want y'all to hear what the McNutt said. Here you go. My bad. Okay.
All I'm saying is I have flashbacks to college when my teammate bumped into a coach like this and it was a problem.
Where your teammate did what?
Bumped into one of our coaches this way and it was a problem. But I think when we analyze it, if Caitlin didn't say anything, it is marginal. I think rescinding it was fine. But I do understand in the moment how we got here.
Well, and this is why.
So she was talking about even if it was a coach, even if it was a coach, there would have been some action taken. Because she said when she was in college, action was taken with that type of bump. So this is all transpiring in the while Dejanay Carrington is looking in the locker room. It's other things that's going on before that tweet came out. So she sees that she bumped into the ref. She sees the tech get called. But in my reality, in every game that I've seen, even with Dennis Rodman with the little headbutt, even when the push off by Tim Hardaway, they were kicked out of those games that I recall.
Right, trying to get a block over the top. It was a very hard foul. DiJonai has made this play successfully so many times throughout her career. No matter what team she has played on, we have seen DiJonai make transition blocks. Right. So to me, I understand it was called a flagrant 2. I wouldn't have been mad if it was called a flagrant 1 because I do think she was making a basketball play. It was just a hard foul. It was a really hard.
I don't even need to hear no
That's
more.
where I was going. That's it. That was it. That was it.
And like Keisha said when she first started, that is DiJonai's patented play.
Well, that's where I was going at. All I wanted you to hear is what she had to say. Now, what I have to say, and I'm going to get it off my chest. Somebody tell me why the same team that had a Kennedy Carter on their team that knows what this looks like and knows what type of energy a player has. No, am I calling DiJonai Carrington Kennedy Carter? They're two separate people. But the incident, someone, Sister Keisha, Brother K-Sap, have to be put in play to take a player's phone. And a rule has to be implemented in the locker room while they're playing. This type of thing is going on. DiJonai, you have to be smart because they were calling for her to do a game of suspensions, a couple of games, just for the tweet alone. I don't think that this was a flagrant 2, but I can take it because I understand why. It was a head hit, but she didn't intentionally do it. So if you did give her a flagrant 2, it wasn't like AT's. And it definitely wasn't like Sophie Cunningham, who snatched her down and then pulled her by the ponytail afterwards. They both fell to their different opposite side. And then Sophie Cunningham gave a push, which she was supposed to get a flagrant for the contact that she made, because J.C. Sheldon was also given a technical foul. So it's apples and oranges to some people, but I think that DiJonai Carrington, baby girl, you know what type of league that you're in. And you understand the weight of it now. You guys are now in this 3rd year. You already now have been catching up to what's going on. It's going one way in this country, and it's going to be this way as long as you are in the WNBA, and as long as they can politicize every single solitary move against this said player. We won't say it right now, but K-Sap's favorite player that we won't mention, but 22 is her number. So everything is now on a big type of scale because the eyes are on 22. But Sophie Cunningham and DiJonai Carrington, they were teammates before. Sophie Cunningham and DiJonai Carrington know how each other play. That was for the cameras. Sophie Cunningham know how they both play and what type of players that they are, because she knows she's guilty of that type of play. So when she was saying, "What are you doing?" she already knew that the cameras was there watching because she's guilty of the same thing and worse. So I'm gonna get it off my chest and I'm gonna leave it here and land my plane on this subject. Dejanay Carrington did not intentionally try to hurt that girl. Anyone that's saying that, kiss my ass. Because that girl was not intentionally trying to hurt that girl. This is what she does for a living. You think that she wants to miss any money from doing something that is egregious? She was trying to play, but what happened was the frustration is there, went into the locker room, and this is my problem, K-Sap. Why isn't it on this trash bucket team someone that is in charge of course, public relations, there to cool the air and know that these girls are heated and they go to the phone? Yes, don't go into that human rights. It should be already a policy set there. No phones be used during a game in the locker room. Just like you can't use a phone when you're on the floor of your job, at your job, on your desk. You can't call out and say, hey, mama, what you doing? Hey, big daddy, what you doing? You can't do that. And it should be a policy in place that she could have been able. If she did it at home, yes, KSAP, we can't stop it. But she was still on the workforce where it should be some type of situation. And I'm not blaming everyone else because she did what she did. But at the end of the day, KSAP, Sister Keisha, she didn't try to do what they all, and even some of the people in the chat is saying that she tried to do. She didn't try to hurt that girl. She a basketball player, and she's a good baller. And she had 8 points already. So just like Andy said, she was playing good, Andy. So she didn't want to do something to take herself out of the game. That's idiotic. So I land my plane right there, and I don't agree with what the call was. I'm going to get it off my chest. I really don't appreciate all of the backlash that's coming for her, and I don't like death threats for her. So I will speak out and say, if y'all think that y'all could do something to this girl, you got another dang thing coming. She in Chicago, and I'm gonna leave it right now at that.
The Chicago nigga.
I do have. Look, stop laughing, K-Sap. I got another echo. I got a question before I go out and come back in. Do you think the Sky gonna suspend him?
Keisha, that's a hard one. Why you ask me that shit, Keisha?
Because you know how Chicago do, man. They suspend you for detrimental conduct detrimental to the team. Anytime you do something or say something. So
I think that they might, ASAP, I think they might suspend.
something something might be done.
Or something might be done. Or some type of rule is gonna be made. But I don't think that nothing should happen to her. But you know, they say I'll be glazing, so I'll leave that up to you and Keisha to answer her own question.
Yeah, I mean, Keisha posed a great question though, because you know how Chicago, like I said, you know how the Chicago organization does. Anything that's they find is detrimental to the team, based on what Angel Reese went through last year with her comments, based on Skylar Diggins' comments,
Right.
you know, based on everybody's comments, and then this shit that Dejanay, she's still part of the Chicago Sky. She still tweeted something, you know, that is conduct detrimental. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be looked in. But the thing about Dejanay Carrington, she went on a live and she didn't back down.
No, she did not.
Stood on what she said. You know,
She did. She did.
That away. So that's a good question, Keisha. We'll see. You know, tomorrow's Monday. You know, it's chopping block Monday. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. You know, see if the Sky make a statement. Because if the Sky don't make a statement on that, and they made a statement on what Angel Reese said last year, that's gonna let y'all know. That's gonna be the telltale right there.
That's gonna be the telltale.
Because not only did you say something that can cause a ripple down effect throughout the whole league, because if you put it in context, when you put something like that, when hashtag white privilege, and then you hashtag the Indiana Fever, like that's bigger than just a team concept.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So you look at it, that what kind of effect does that have around the league?
That's why I asked it.
I want to hear your elaboration on it. Go ahead.
Am I still echoing?
Yeah, you.
I don't hear the echo.
Yes. What's going on? Hold on. I hear it.
Keisha, you better stop inviting the milkman over. He messing with your microphones.
I think it's fault.
Yeah, it might. I mean, I
Oh no.
It's okay. Just go ahead. We almost at the end, chat. Okay. So my last thing.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So covering all of those hot topics, I did want to bring up something that's dear to my heart. And me being a father, I just want to get you guys' point of view and get it off your chest. But what do you think? We have a situation where a father tells a son that he don't have to do a certain thing, but the son really want to do a certain thing. But the father say, I already paid those dues. And I'll let you guys hear what I'm talking about.
Now, every day, it's been looking good. Been talking to the coaches and all that.
You training?
Yeah, every day.
You trying to go to training camp?
Yeah.
Actually, I got invited to try out for the Kings.
But you know we don't need basketball. I've been around this game since '89, buddy. I've seen it all. You gotta understand that in that life, you know you have to give everything up, right?
Mm-hmm.
How many birthday parties did I miss?
A lot.
How many school plays did I miss?
A lot.
How many times you wake up and not see me there?
A lot. And my dad missed birthdays, games, Christmas. I respect it now. I know when I was a kid, we always used to ask, is dad gonna be here? We kind of knew that, okay, he's playing basketball, he's busy. I know every NBA player or other family misses a lot of things that they wish they could go to.
Are you ready to live that life? Because if you want to be great, my man, you gotta sacrifice everything. I've lost a family trying to be great.
Mm-hmm.
It's great at the end because I can help y'all become great, but you got to make sure this is really what you want. Because if you're not going to put 1,000% into it, I say let's just take Reebok over and get us back to number one.
Yeah, on the court.
So, what do y'all think about that advice? I'm gonna give my drop on it. And last of this conversation, being that Sharif have a scare already in a medical situation, out of concern of us, because KSAP is a proud father of my nephew going right now to college and going to play ball. And if it's a scare like Sharif's happened, what do you say, KSAP, as a father to your son that want to follow your shoes?
Man, dang, I got to echo now.
Yep, you got to echo now.
I'm going on mute. Go ahead.
I don't think it's you. Hey, Pro Claude, take your presentation, close that presentation down.
My presentation is off.
Take it off take it out of the studio.
It's out of the studio.
No, it's still it's still there.
You're still okay with you?
Move it. Like the other thing that you got up. The gingerbread man. Take that one.
Okay.
Not your camera, but there you go. That's better now.
Let's see.
Nah, you got to echo.
I still got to echo. I'm gonna go on mute. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. But I will say this, man. Shaq broke that down as a father, like you said, Bro Claude, because you talk about the medical scare. Shaq basically was telling him, in a situation like this, he was letting him know that you already had your medical scare. And Sharif, how far is Sharif removed from college?
4 years now.
So he should have already been made his transition in the NBA, right? Now you getting different teams that want to try you out. But in this situation, he's letting his son know you don't need basketball. And he's basically giving advice because, like Shaq said, everything that he had to give up, you have to sacrifice a lot to miss a lot. Basically, Shaq is telling him, you know, I lost my family. And I have no problem with the advice Shaq gave him, right? Because Shaq, like you said, he has money. He can take care of that family, but he wanted his son like, hey, basketball, if that don't work, let's go ahead and get Reebok and get that back to number one. So there's more options to it. Basketball ain't your only option. You have something that you can fall back to from what your father inherited. But a lot of kids are not in the same situation as Sharif O'Neal.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So just coming from a basic father, it might sound different. But coming from Shaquille O'Neal telling his kid that, it might hit a little different because you do have fallback because of everything that Shaq has achieved in his career and all the investments that he has and all the money he has. But Sharif has a fallback. Yeah, he wants to chase his dream to be in the NBA, but if it don't work out, that's not the end all be.
You gonna be all right.
You're gonna be all right, son. But he just wanted to let him know, if you want to do this full time, you got to give up everything. And he said, is this the life that you're ready to live? Now the question is, how is Sharif going to respond? Is he going to go ahead and take that deal to, you know, try out with the Sacramento Kings? Or is he going to take his dad's advice and go to Reebok and try to put them back at number one? I know it's an old clip. I know it's an old clip.
No, it's old.
We just talking about the advice. But that was, I mean, I had no problem with what Shaq said. Because everybody don't have the ability and the dream and the aspirations to get to the NBA. And if that's your only goal of trying to get to the NBA and you don't make it and you don't have no fallback, where you go from there? But Sharif has options.
Yeah. Keisha, Brooklyn said, sounds like Keisha reverb is on. Tell her to make sure her reverb is turned all the way down. I think that's why she's hearing the echo. I just DM'd you this. Okay. I'll go and then Keisha come on in and give her say. Don't matter if you got an echo or not. I know that it's an old clip, but he's still trying to go to the league. And he's of recent working out. And me, you know, we fathers of sons, right? And I have a junior, right? That's not only scary, like you said, K-Sap, that's a big decision. And the reason that I brought this to, because I wanted to end it on a good note of seeing and showing that Black men, even the successful ones, knows how to show love and give love to their children, right? I wanted to end this with this type of format because we as fathers that have sons, it'll be nice. Like my son can rap, which you already know. You've been hearing, most of you guys been hearing the other rapper outside of myself, that's been my son. The Chicago record, that's Junior. That's nice and all. But guess what I told Junior, K-Sap, what you already know? Pick that camera up because you got an eye. Is that right? Get that camera because that's what you do best. Even though he's in the studio right now again, recording as he will. But me personally, I know, and I can understand where Shaquille O'Neal come from, because being in music today, it takes a lot of money, a lot more money than when I was in there, and it was a lot of money then. And outside of the streams and all of this, they say it's easy. But I never wanted this business for my children. It was for me because I was talented and gifted enough in my mind to be successful. But he's a human being, so in his mind, because he is gifted, he feels the same way. So I feel like sometimes when you're in that type of thing, Brother K-Sap, I feel guilty for giving him the itch. And that's what people like, you already know this. People that has talent or doing things and their children try to forcefully put themselves in line with what you have done, it's the itch. And I just want to, because my son watch our episodes. Son, you don't have to be what your father have been. Me, K-Sap, nephew, we want you to be better than us. We're the only men in your whole life that want you to be better than us. So, K-Sap Jr., Claude Jr., what we telling you is be better than us. As Shaq was saying the same thing. Because it's already laid out, and you don't have to do the things that we did to get up out of the ghetto. It's already laid out, son. And it was very significant because I was just in the midst of this conversation with my own child. So that's why you guys are seeing that. In K-Sap, it hit home with him because maybe he has the same type of conversation. So go ahead, Sap.
But hold up, before Keisha go, I will say this, Bro Claude, you said something, it's gonna be quick. When you said about our children being better than us, man. When I graduated, right, from high school, my father told me, this is the only man that ever told me this. Because you know how men are, men are real.
We're competitive.
Yeah, competitors. But my father told me, he said, son, I'm gonna tell you this. I want you to be better than me. That's the first person that ever told me, the first man that ever told me that he wanted me to be better than. So when my son graduated from high school and my father came down, partaked in his graduation, and after graduation, we was in the car. My father was in the front seat. I was driving. My son was in the back, and my wife was in the back. And I said, son, I want to share this with you. Your grandfather sitting right next to me when I graduated. He told me, this is the only man that ever told me that he wanted me to be better than.
Right, my father.
I'm going to share the same words with you.
Mm-hmm.
Said, son, I'm proud of you.
Mm-hmm.
But go be better than me.
Mm-hmm.
And when you said that, Bro Claude, it did hit home. Because you know how men are competitors, and no other man has ever told you outside of your father that they want you to be better than them.
No.
So basically, Shaq's message in that message was, son, go be better than me.
Yes.
You don't have to sacrifice everything because I already laid it out for you.
Yes.
Just go be better than me. Take this Reebok stuff and let's get back to number one.
And they on their way.
He's not wanting for nothing.
No.
You can just go ahead and extend on it, man. So I'll fall back on that, and we'll let Keisha get her point in.
I think with him, like I tell my kids all the time, You don't have to do what I do unless this is something that is your passion. But if not, I done gave you all the blueprint to be better than me. Go do that. Don't no only if now what I do, that's your passion. Cool. I don't have no problem with that either. Cause that might be your road. But take advantage of the of where you coming from. Don't look back. Cause I ain't looking back.
Mm-hmm.
So Sharif, is in a very unique situation where he can get real far in life, not through a sport,
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
and still get home to his family at night. So
absolutely.
Powerful right there, Keisha, because people don't understand. Like when you don't have a fallback in your dreams and aspirations are to get to the NFL, the MLB, or the NBA or the WNBA, and that don't pan out for you.
Rap music.
Yeah, rap music. That's why they always have these segments on ESPN. Where are they now?
Where are they now?
Promising kids that had aspirations of going to the NBA or professional sports. And look what happened. For anybody that don't know the story of Lenny Cook, Lenny Cook was the best basketball player back in his days, better than LeBron James, better than Carmelo Anthony, better than all of them.
Mm-hmm.
He had dreams and aspirations of getting to the NBA. That never panned out for Lenny Cook. Y'all go watch the Lenny Cook story, and you look where Lenny Cook is now. Lenny Cook went from a slender bender. Lenny Cook is probably about 350 pounds. Because of the fact that he did not get to the NBA and he was regarded as better than LeBron James. Y'all just research the Lenny Cook story. For anybody that's in the chat, for anybody that's going to listen to the podcast, listen to it on the playback, go look at the Lenny Cook story.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll sum it all up. So for people that say that might have a problem with what Shaq said to Sharif and what Keisha just said about, I gave you the blueprint, but you ain't got to be me. Just go be better than me. And Lenny Cook, dreams and aspirations to get to the NBA, he had no fallback. Into drinking and doing drugs.
Yes.
Because you don't have no fallback. Yeah, but y'all research that Lenny Cook story.
So
I will.
We covered a whole lot of basketball in this universe. We did it with Rapid Fire. You saw Keisha slip her face a couple times. You saw K-Sap let it all happen. He almost had me on the gauntlet to let her let the loose thumb. But I don't want to see Jesus, so Keisha won't let me see Jesus because she need my laughter tomorrow.
Win.
So I just wanted to say that, to keep it real with y'all, because I wrote a lot of this stuff down for myself. And the reason why I write a lot down is because I want to be like the man in front, the woman that's in the middle, and balance my own way through these YouTube streets and give you guys a great show and be entertaining with the help of my brother and my sister. And not to be sentimental, but I'm just telling y'all ain't gonna find no better show, nowhere else to go than Simply Ball Dropping Podcast Networks. Why should you go anywhere else when you got everything here? Simply Ball Dropping, Cut That Ish, Real Talk Sports, Steady Serving, Sports ENT, and Court Vision with So Pretty Tony, ADP Creation is all in the mix. Why should you go anywhere else?
Keisha, stop that. Hey, Keisha trolling you, ADP. Talking about he gonna bring his entourage.
A lot of love coming.
A lot of baby mamas too, but hey.
Hey,
But look, before we get up out here, shout out to ADP that her Washington Commanders. I still call them the Redskins.
Not from JD5, man.
Yeah, they did. They did get Stephon Diggs. They did get Stephon Diggs, but like Keisha said, he gonna bring his entourage. We don't know what that entourage look like, but he gonna bring his entourage. Man. It could be some. I ain't gonna. I'm gonna leave it alone. But yeah.
Yeah. It could be some different people in that entourage.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
We ain't got to worry about that stuff in Chicago.
Well, go ahead, bro, Claude, man. Go ahead and wrap it up, man.
Okay, so y'all, listen. I greatly appreciate y'all. This is the wrap on Sunday night show. I have my sister Keisha on here because it is worth the while for you to listen to her sometimes, because she don't never shut the hell up. Her mama
twirl on it, bro, Claude.
Yeah. I ain't trying on nothing, Keisha. So listen, y'all.
Well, Keisha get bro Claude going. Go ahead.
I'm just saying, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. We coming back this Wednesday, man. We gonna have more and more and more for you. Of course, this person is permanently stuck with me forever, and she is forever my little baby sister. So I don't know what else to do. I try to maybe push her off a boat, but she ain't going on the water with me, so I ain't gonna be able to do that. Or maybe that was too quick of a statement. But anyway.
That means you going to Cleveland with them sirens. Is that what you doing?
That's what I was trying to
go underwater with the mermaids. Go ahead.
That's what I'm saying. See, K7, see, we sirens. You know what I mean? So turn on your notifications every time we drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Give to the channel. Support the channel. Listen, y'all, where we at right now, K7?
I don't know. ADP, what's up? What our numbers look like?
What our numbers look like, ADP? ADP be all up on it.
ADP, what our numbers look like, ADP? Come on, man. 432. Damn, she quick with that, boy.
Yeah, ADP.
ADP quick.
No, ADP is on it.
Yeah, she be quick, boy. She be got the switchboards up there, boy.
So we got 68 more subscribers to go to get 500. We hit 3,000 on the Players Club.
Players Club, y'all at 3,000? Oh, we at
4,000.
433.
Yeah.
433 now.
Shout out to the Players Club for 3,000. That's a milestone. See, damn, 3,000. Shit, I'm rocking and rolling. 3,000?
Yes, sir. Where
you at, Cut the Ish? Where you at?
Hold on. I ain't like ADP. I ain't quick. Hold on.
ADP got switchboards.
Hey, ADP got them switches.
Yeah,
3652.
Damn. Okay, I want to put this in perspective, man. I'm 1 minute to put all this in perspective. Where you at, bro, Claude?
4,979.
Where the full court trio at?
Let me see. Hold on.
And shout out to Keisha and Sister Tony, man, for taking over that full court trio, man, and doing the things that they're doing, man. And keeping
1691.
1691. So that's 1691. Players Club over 3,000. Keisha over 3,000. Bro Claude over 4,000.
21 away from 5,000.
Hold on. I'm just trying to put something in context, and then I'm gonna wrap it up and let y'all go to sleep. I'm just bear with me. And I'm at 28.6 thousand, right? Just put this in context.
Mm-hmm.
That's 5 different networks that they said.
Go ahead, drop the ball.
I don't even want to do this.
Drop it.
I don't even want to do this.
Got to do it.
Here you go.
I don't even want to do this.
He got to do it though, Keisha.
No, I don't even want to do this.
No,
So
you got to do it. You got
to sum this up. that all the channels that we have under the Simply Ball Dropping Network. I thought
Where's ADP? Where you at, ADP? You didn't put ADP in there.
Because I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't even want to get off it.
Say it.
I don't.
Just get it off your chest. This is this is the channel to do it.
Basically, there's a lot of people that say that, Simply Ball Dropping Networks don't got no motion, got nothing going on, don't know nothing. We don't know nothing. We don't know how to talk ball. We bunch of haters and all that stuff. ADP's at 742.
Lord have mercy.
You gotta think about it is. Brooklyn came back into the Brooklyn. We're not leaving you out, man. We're not
gonna leave you out.
Leaving you out, Brooklyn, because you branched off. This is where you started from. But y'all put this in perspective. Every channel that's that has been part of the Simply Ball Dropping Network, do you realize everybody is a part of the YouTube partnership? There's a lot of channels that on YouTube that been on here for years and still not part of the network. But all my people that been up on these panels with me a year or two ago, and they branched off and did what they had to do, look how successful they are. You go over there and look at the show Cut the Is with Keisha and Duvall. You see what they over there doing. Every time they drop a live show, they got no less than 150 people in their chat. It's on average now of 150 or more in their chat.
Mm-hmm.
You look at the Players Club when they do their call on the game.
200.
No less than 100 to 150 in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
You look at Steady Serving ENT. Look how he has built his stuff. When you waking people up early in the morning and you got over 100 people in your chat.
Mm-hmm.
You look at So Pretty Tony. Y'all gotta. This is not a dig. This is letting you know how much work she's put in. Because when she started doing her live shows, she never really had that many people in there viewing her shows. But look at what her and ADP are doing now on So Pretty Tony's network. Look at the viewership she has in there. And we got you, Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn. Bear with me. We got you. We know you loyal. Let me get to that, Brooke. And Brooke has over Brooke has over 1,000 subscribers. Everybody's monetized. In Brooklyn, late night shows. Look at the numbers he's doing on his late night shows. So I'm saying all this to say this, right? Everybody that doubted everything that was going on this end and always want to take a dig and be like, man, hold up, something ain't right. Why he doing this? Why she doing this? Why come he's not on the show? Why come this person's not on the show? Come on, guys. That's not gonna work no more. Y'all see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what's understood don't have to be explained.
Keisha.
All the support is there.
Keisha.
All the support is there. And listen.
Keisha.
You and your little twirling fingers.
ADP. Yeah, Brooklyn, you took a break, but ADP, I will say this to you, right? Check this out. ADP been asking me and been putting comments when y'all gonna start doing the roundtable talk. Back, check this out. Got something new that I'm putting under the network. A new podcast. My wife and her friend. And their podcast is called Two Wives, One Mic. So I can't. I mean, if you search it, they created the YouTube channel last night.
Mm-hmm.
If y'all can do me a favor. ADP, see if you can go search Two Wives. Matter of fact, I'm gonna send it to you, ADP. Well, actually, I'll put it in the chat. Hold on. Let me put the link in the chat. If y'all can do me a favor and go subscribe to their channel, because this is gonna be. They're gonna talk about everything. So let me put this link in the chat and see if y'all can do me a favor and go subscribe to this. Y'all do me a big favor. Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the chat and then we're gonna get up out of here. Let me see. All right. All right, I just put it in the chat. If y'all can do me a favor, damn, they ain't put my link. They ain't put it in there, man. I think YouTube might have. Let me go to. Damn, YouTube done got me. They won't let me get that comment through. Hold up. Let me go. Go ahead, keep talking, bro, Claude.
Okay. We are now going into our phase of the playoffs. So those of you guys been watching us in the Players Club, we are transitioning into the playoffs, and then of course for this season,
there it is. I just put the link in the chat.
Okay, this season we will be covering the NBA games, right, Keisha?
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get NBA games. You're also gonna get NFL games, Saint games, and the Bears games exclusives.
Yep. Y'all gonna see me crash out.
And then you're gonna get the top teams outside of our bum ass teams.
Right.
You gonna get the top 2 teams viewership, which is Keisha, is it the
I don't know who's gonna be the top. What y'all think?
The Seahawks and the Rams. That's who they got as the top 2 teams.
Interesting.
Yeah. So y'all will be seeing some Seahawks and some Rams games and some Dallas Cowboy games, because I know I got some Cowboys in it.
I love to hate on them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you know. Anyway, some Dallas Cowboy games. The top games will mainly be if the Saints don't play, or when the Saints playing and the Bears play. Y'all gonna watch them goddamn Bears game, win, lose, or draw. And then of course, after our 2 bum ass teams, we gonna let y'all watch the hot commodity, if it's Kansas City, if it's the Seattle Seahawks, or whoever got the hottest game of the evening. Else K-Sap?
Yeah. Hey, man, that ADP quick, boy.
What she do?
Boy, she found everything, boy. I told you she got switchboards over there. How many monitors you got? Well, how many monitors you got over there, ADP? She got a whole switchboard, whole camera operation over there, boy. She is on it, man. Yeah, Sister Tony, you are so right. Sister Tony want to give a shout out to ADP, Keisha, and everybody that has helped her, get motion on her channel. But that's what it's all about, man. But like I said, man, all y'all gotta do is go look. Y'all people in the chat know. You go over there and look.
Ooh, I like this logo.
Yeah, you go over there. Yeah. Oh, you already on it? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they gonna put their introductory video up. I'm gonna be the executive producer. I produce.
You already know that, brother.
But y'all just go over there and look at Keisha when she in her chat. Her chat be popping. Y'all know what it is, man. I ain't gotta say nothing else about it. I'm gonna leave it alone. Y'all know what it is, man. We just want everybody to win.
We do.
That's all. That's all what it's about, man.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that's all I got to say, man. Bro, Claude, you can go ahead and wrap it up, man. Keisha, we appreciate you, man, coming up here and getting it off your chest, man. You know what I'm saying? I know you had to,
I ain't know Bro Claude was gonna start crying.
Hey. I'm just saying, You can't be smacking the hell out of me on every damn show we on, Keisha, because that ain't right.
I'm gonna say this and I'm done. That damn Keisha and MSL, they be triggering Bro Claude. They know how to say something for Bro Claude to just he want to fly off the deep end, but that's why I'm here to reel him back. Now, Bro Claude, just relax, man. Just because if I wasn't here, shit, he'd be ringing the siren.
I heard him and MSL was going at it the other night.
Look, Keisha, I was just sitting back like, dang, I say anything MSL say.
No.
The crazy thing about it is, I'm gonna say this, Bro Claude. You ain't gotta say nothing else. Just end the show after this.
I'm gonna just end the show. All right, I'm gonna end the show.
Keisha, he said something about Carmela Cardosa. Man, boy, Bro Claude went. Boy, I'm gonna leave it alone, man.
He went ham.
Yeah, he went. Bro Claude. He almost crashed out, Keisha. If I wasn't here, he would have crashed out.
I'm a USA.
Look.
I'm a USA.
Look at that comment, Keisha. Him and they was arguing like two old ladies the other night, boy. It was, boy. He say,
"Oh, okay, your feet swole. You better drink you some lemon juice tonight."
Yeah, like look, he said one thing, and Bro Claude like, hold up now, look, he got to put his hand to the screen like this and all that, like triggered him more. But I'm gonna let that go, man. She Wins was in here cracking up, boy.
She Wins said they fighting like two old ladies,
like two old grandpas, two old, musty old women. That's what they were doing.
Man, I'm like, hey. Hey, we finna get up out of here, Chad. I ain't trying to get off.
Go ahead.
Ain't nobody gonna be punching me in my damn stomach.
All right, we're gonna leave it alone. Go ahead and your
already big. Camila Cardoso, my baby.
Nah, no, leave it alone, Bro Claude. That's another segment. Stop.
Okay.
Stop.
Okay, boss. Hey, look, we love everybody that came in the chat and all of our ones, of course. Hey, go over Brooklyn, the 80s, baby, the perspective. Go over Court Vision with So Pretty Tony. Go over to ADPR Creations. Go over to Cut That Ish Real Talk Sports. Go over to Simply Ball Dropping Podcast, our leader. Come on over when you get done with the rest and get the last soldier at Steady Serving Sports ENT. But I got some more news for y'all. But I can save it for later. I'll see y'all in the morning. 8 o'clock. Keisha, you a hater.
Oh, wow.